bucks. Pound my friends in a big black truck. Sheesh. I'm Vanessa, I like salsa, I'm a dancer, dancer.
It's a stadium so big, you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And off we go from Dallas. Brings in the kick at the 9. This return makes it up to the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They give it to him again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Another another carry for him. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First down, ball at the 36. Back to the well again. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Back-to-back carries here. Past midfield to the 45. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
The give here on 2nd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Going to the ground again on 1st. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Hand off to the back. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys finish up an excellent opening series. Anders Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Right back to Pacheco. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Here's a give up the middle. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Second down now, 7 to go. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
Working inside the red zone. Setting up the running back screen. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
They'll try and punch it in. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Putting a receiver in motion. They'll hand it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now, after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. They've held him out twice. Here we go, third and goal.
Here we go. Check.
They'll try him left side. And he gets in, touchdown. The Cowboys take a 13-0 lead. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to fourth and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on third and goal.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. A give to Pacheco to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Second down run by Pacheco. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Offense to the line for second down. Man in motion, out of the slot. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third down, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. The Chiefs looking to punt on fourth down, so on comes Matt Araiza to handle it. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Looking to return from the 29. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. And that punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. First down, ball at the 36. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. Now a give left side. Crosses midfield, still going. Into the red zone. There it is, touchdown Dallas! The Cowboys take a 20-zip lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They'll get to work here. 1st and 10. Mahomes on 1st and 10. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
And they're going to get him down just shy of midfield. Still a nice gain, though, up to the 49. Looks like we have somebody worse for wear after the play, and that's Isaiah Pacheco, who's in some pain. They're looking at him now. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Cowboys scoop it up. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Cowboys were running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. Step 1 is just making the hit, Brock. Step 2, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get to step 3, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And just look at them. I love the joy. A unit that doesn't get to celebrate in the end zone all too often, they will welcome the chance to be the guys running it in for a change. Cue up the group celebration, and boys, go enjoy the moment.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. It's scored as a 51-yard punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They're out and set. 1st and 10. A give now from the gun. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
2nd down now, 7 to go. A play fake. Now Smith to throw. Headed out right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Smith on 3rd and long. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. New series coming up following the punt. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
2nd and 10 now. Bails out of the pocket quick. On target to Worthy. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Offense set for a 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
3rd and short here, trying to pass. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. Butker on now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now a give running right. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the well again. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Moving in the right direction, 5 yards there, but still got a 3rd and 9 coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Starts the return at the 34. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And it'll be their football. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Makes the connection, here's Jerome Ford. And he's gonna go down right along the midfield stripe.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it sets up 2nd down. To the air, Mahomes. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. Throwing is Mahomes. That one's complete to Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. And holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Now it's Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell him to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. It's a gain of 4. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. Again, Mahomes to throw. This one's caught. Touchdown, Kansas City! Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs get it back to a 14-point game. Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Blown back, gets the handoff. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Throwing is Smith. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Picked up at the 38. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Officially a 55-yard launch. And it's going to be their football coming up. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes now. On the move, headed right. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Well, I think all quarterbacks have been there before. You start scrambling, you're hoping for something to materialize, and nothing does. You just try to get back to the line, live to play another day, and more importantly, avoid a loss.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Play action, Mahomes. Fits it through the middle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, you give him much of the credit for this early lead. Heck, give every player in that defense now their 4th sack of this game credit, because that ambush on the quarterback, a big reason why they're in control of this game.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Another try following the sack. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. This is going to be a tough one, 55 yards away. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll get him back to 11.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Return starts at the 9. He stopped on the return at the 27. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Brought down by Fred Warner. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Chooses to bring this one out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Caught by his back. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. They bring their tight end left. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that'll bring up 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and just 2 to go. A give up the middle to 4. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He lofts it deep left. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
And they get the two-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Brings in the kick at the 9. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down, just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, and they go right back to him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You can keep your job in the NFL as a D tackle if you eat up space. You really can. But you make that bad when you can defeat blocks, penetrate, and create runs for losses as a defensive tackle.
They go play action. Here's Smith. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. From the gun, Smith. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Hits his running back. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
And off running left, Ford. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Blast through midfield. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Pride connected with Xavier Worthy there. So it'll be 2nd down. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. And down he goes. The Cowboy defense gets it done. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Time we offered some serious blanket praise for this entire group defensively. The guys up front, they've certainly generated the pressure. Everybody on the back end in coverage, well, they're holding down their assignments to delay these throws. This is going to be one tomorrow, one fun tape to watch, because 6 sacks hard to come by in this league. You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal units and Harrison Butker headed out. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. It's good, not by much, but it's indeed good, bottom left. And that will tie things up in the 3rd.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Field flipping return as he brought it down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun snap to Smith. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Lays out left side and gets it. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Another carry for him. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Leo Chanel able to bring him down. He gets a couple, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Smith to the air now. It's caught, Ferguson. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. The 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They've got a man in motion. Handoff on 2nd and short. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're gonna stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll push them down to the 6-yard line. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Here's Smith. Flush down out to his left. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
Let's go now.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. And they get to him just in time. That's a tackle for the stand and a turnover on downs. Ford straight ahead. And they'll take him down here right at the 8-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, Right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
Out of the gun, a give to Edwards-Helaire. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. They send the tight end in motion left. 2nd and 8. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
He'll throw it. He fires one deep down the right sideline.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off the defense at any time.
But I was quiet this whole game, man. These niggas really cheated me this whole game like that.
Kansas City sends out its punt team.
This game is sick, bruh.
Matt Araiza, the one to send it away.
Crazy, man.
The Cowboys take over first down at their own 20-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
They give it to him again. Works the sideline to the 30. And he's all the way up to the 41. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Niggas a faggot, bro.
They'll run here on 1st down. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Bump it, bump it, bump it. Y'all niggas guard up, man. Y'all niggas guard up, man.
A play fake. Now Smith to throw.
Thank you.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming.
Watch the screen, bro.
Down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Back to throw it. He lets one fly deep downfield. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one
That's
flying.
why.
And the sunlight's not a problem for him. He looks up and makes the fair catch.
All right.
We don't get a return out of that punt. And they're going to take over possession. First and 10 now from the 30.
He's not playing the run at all, y'all.
From the gun, Edwards-Helaire gets it. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They get 6, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap, a give to Ford. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Looking to throw it. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Running is Ford. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
When they're not over it. There goes happens. This is a touchdown.
Another one for Ford. Works the sideline inside the 35. And he's all the way down to the 32-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Oh, it's using freaking... Come on.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet
Click
sweep.
off. You.
The flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Creed, you got a dog this.
Running it after the penalty. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Give him 4 yards there, and now it'll bring up 2nd and 16. Here he is to throw. Completed over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he breaks the tie. That should win him this game. Brock, touchdown. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Watch this nigga like run the
Butker with
kickback.
the
It's so
extra point.
hella weird.
And the Chiefs
This
break
game
that
was so
tie
OC.
and now lead by 7.
Cowboys 28. Harrison Butker at kickoff 14-2.
Butker on now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8.
11, 10,
Finds some space. He's past the 30. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
That music is to back up, bro.
He'll look to throw it.
Great.
A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Clean breakup on that throw. And now they face 2nd down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
One final shot here. Trying to push it deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the 5th.
Great. You did have yourself a another injury, bro.